Alrighty, hello guys, welcome you faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Stormworks yet again, and we are back with these two ships right here. The one on the right is the one that I extended upwards and looks a lot more like a car ferry, and the one on the left is my ocean liner that is lower, so we didn't actually add an extra level to this one. What I think we're going to do today is actually try and increase the height of the black bit, because that's what everybody in the comments actually wants. So let's hopefully do that, and maybe it'll get a little bit better looking. Let's see. Oh yeah, so that means we're actually not going to go with the one that is taller, because I just don't think that that's it. I don't think it's it. Alright, so that means we actually need to go even further down than we currently have. It's a little bit annoying, it definitely is, but we can definitely try and do that. Maybe. We can definitely try and do that, maybe. What that means is we're actually gonna have to get rid of a bunch of stuff on this. So I think we can get away without changing much of this. If we literally go into this by deleting a bunch of these guys down here and sorting it out that way, we might be able to get away with it without really destroying very much. So let's go ahead and delete all of these guys going backwards. There we go. I might have to delete some of this as well. We might have to change this bit, but that's okay. Go ahead and delete all of these guys. There we go. And we'll sort this out. Yeah. Alright, cool. So each of these is going to be deleted. In fact, pretty much all of the floor is going to be deleted too, because it sort of needs to be. Otherwise, we're going to have some serious issues. And then this guy is going to be deleted. This guy, and this guy. And that's fine. We will have to paint it a different color as well, slightly, but that's okay too. So, what we do from here is we actually grab it in white. We go ahead and shove it onto there like this. And we essentially just build it down a good chunk more. There we go. All right, cool. Delete that guy. We're then going to do it a bunch more times. And hopefully, that'll end up looking pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and build this backwards all the way to here-ish. And if it needs to go further, it totally will. Alright, so I've gone ahead and actually deleted all of the side pieces as well, because we sort of needed to. And I've obviously extended it down to here. That is quite a lot, to be honest, and I don't know whether that's too much or whether that is not enough. So this is kind of an interesting situation that we're in right now. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and extend this even bigger using these guys. And hopefully it will look nice this way, but I don't actually know. So I'll extend these guys downwards as we go backwards just a little bit more. And yeah, from there, I think we'll actually go backwards with this, like that, there we go, and this one like this, and we'll actually attach all of these guys together, just like that. I mean, that's pretty crazy, and I think that will actually look pretty good. So, yeah, let me go ahead and build all of this in, and we'll see if that works. This is actually quite a lot more work than I thought. We gotta do quite a lot to this to make it right, but we'll be able to do that. So, if I go ahead and connect this to here, and then I go down, ooh, where do I go down to? There, I guess, yeah, sure. And then we can connect this guy up with this, that's fine. This guy can then be connected with this, and that's fine too. And now we've got to do the whole scenario of actually fixing the back end of this thing. I've taken the liberty of moving this up to there, just so that we can actually just take these pods whenever we need them and shove them back on, and that'll be fine. We do need to do something up here though, because this isn't quite right. And I don't know how I'm going to go about fixing that. But we'll figure it out. Alright, so this is where we are at right now. Honestly, I don't know where I'm going to move the water line to, but it obviously has to go down. I also don't know whereabouts I actually want this to cut off. Maybe like there. But then we have to cut it off somewhere else as well, and I'm not entirely sure where that is. If I go ahead and delete these guys as I go outwards, then I don't know. I think I'm just going to run into a bunch of issues no matter what I do. Which is really annoying, actually. But let's go ahead and get rid of some of those, and yeah. The thing is, I'd actually like this to poke out a lot more than it currently does, and that's not really an option right now, which kind of sucks. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is actually lower the water line down to like, I don't know, here? Nah, maybe even further down. Maybe like here for now, and we'll see what that's like once it's actually floating. But yeah, let's go ahead and shoot this across here, that's good. And we will send it all the way down to the end, and then we're gonna go ahead and figure everything else out. The issue is, we actually need to move our engines down now, we need to move our boilers down now, and everything pretty much on the inside needs to go down as well. And then we could go from there. But this does mean we actually get more room for stuff like third class and stuff like that. Which honestly is not a bad thing. In fact, actually, we get a hell of a lot more room, which is crazy. So let's go ahead and do this as we go forwards. There we go. All of this is going to go all the way down here. There we go. And all the way across there as well. Yes. We're going to have to sort out this front little piece here as well. We will do that in the future, but not right now. So, let's go ahead and jug this in this color. There we go. Again with this and this. And you know what? Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and paint that piece in. There we go. Good. Yes. We're then going to go ahead and jug in the side piece, just like that. And this one. And this one. There we go. And we can actually get rid of this too. Although, maybe we should leave it as a reminder or not. Ah, you know what, we won't. There we go. Send this all the way backwards. Good. Go ahead and paint this piece, and this piece, and this piece, and this piece. There we go. And this guy as well. The thing is, I think this bit's going to look a little bit weird. But we could totally fix that if we need to. Maybe. We then need to sort out this bottom end, and honestly, I'm not looking forward to this. I'm really not looking forward to trying to figure out what to do back here. But we will sort it out. It doesn't have to look amazing, to be fair. But it does have to look somewhat okay. Otherwise, yeah, I won't like it. And if I don't like it, then, you know, we lose. So, there we go. Does that look a lot better? Maybe? I just don't know. I don't know. Let's go ahead and jug that in, jug this in, and jug this in. And then go forwards, do this piece as well. Alright, I mean, to be fair, that looks pretty awesome. The issue we're going to have right now as well, though, is kind of... Oh, hold on, let me go ahead and drop this down to there real quick. But one of the issues we're going to have is that... I don't know. My brain is, like, dead right now. I don't know what's going on. I need to round it off at the bottom. So that's something that we need to do. And also, buoyancy right now is going to be a little bit strange too, but we can totally figure that out. Right, so just because I wanted to, like, seal it up for now, I've gone ahead and just sealed all these back bits up right here like this. We will maybe change this in the future, but honestly, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We are going to have to put the propellers down there, and also the rudder down there as well, so we'll end up doing that. I think the rudder will break up this bit, and the propellers will obviously break it up a little bit too. And then that bit will stay sort of as is. But we do need to actually extend it down even further by doing one row of this. Alright, so we're going to do one row like this. There we go. And then one row is going to be of this. There you go. So it's going to be like 1x2s and then 1x1s. So that's going to go all the way around as well and just curve off the bottom end. We're also then going to be able to fix this piece in, and that should be pretty good too. Alright, so I've gone ahead and done that all the way around the bottom now, and we're just going to go ahead and jug all of these in. Yes! I mean, I didn't expect to be doing all of this now, I'm not going to lie, but we have, and hopefully it floats. We are going to have some issues to begin with, obviously, buoyancy-wise, because I haven't moved the engines or anything like that. They're still up here. We're going to have to try and sort those guys out, because they are going to be moved down, obviously. And that should be good. But yes, I've gone ahead and sealed it all up now, so I'm going to get rid of this. Although, actually, no, I sort of need these. Well, I don't need them. We're just going to go ahead and come up with something new for this. So let's go ahead and cut this and get rid of it. Alright, cool. So, let's go ahead and save it real quick. And we'll see what happens. This is gonna be weird. Alright, so over there we're about to see the first version, which is lower in the water, and the second version, which is higher. Oh man, yes. Alright, you can obviously see the difference right there. And yes, you can clearly see that with the bigger black area, it looks a lot more like a ocean liner. The issue is, though, that it looks too flat on the sides. Yeah, it does. That looks a bit weird on the sides, whereas this one, I mean, to be fair, there isn't much of a draft there, so yeah, we're gonna have to try and change this to be a little bit nicer looking, especially down here. That won't be too much of an issue to do, but yeah, I think overall it being taller is definitely a better feature. It definitely looks better anyway. So that's cool. We might have to just sort this bit out too, and actually drop this down to here, so it can actually come down and then in. Yeah, I guess so. Cool. Alright, so yes, it's going to be a little bit wobbly to begin with, but as you guys can see, it is more angled than this one. So we're going to go ahead and stick with this. And yes, it is upside down right now, but the engines are still like halfway up the hole, and so is all of the extra weight. We're also going to have to add a keel to this because currently there's nothing on it. So yes, don't worry, this will be balanced out, hopefully. So let's go ahead and do that now. Actually, we'll add some. We'll add the keel. We'll try and lower the engines and also the fuel that's in there, and maybe that'll be it. Alright, so let's go ahead and try and grab all of this. I don't know what this is going to be like. I don't actually know if this will fit. If I go straight down from here, yes, it will. So let's go ahead and grab this. There we go. Grab this guy all the way out to here. And this piece as well. Yes, we're going to grab this guy and all of that. I don't know whether this is a good or a bad idea because I've actually put all of this in already, but I kind of want to go down there and grab the boilers and stuff. But actually, because there's only pipes in between, we can do that afterwards. Right, cool. So grab all of these. Go ahead and copy it. No, actually cut it. We're just going to go ahead and move it down. And hopefully it fits. Yeah, because the ceiling in here is quite low. Yes. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and put those there for now. I will merge these guys in. And I am going to go ahead and delete this and this for right now, as well as this guy and this guy. And I'm going to go ahead and paint these other pieces in. So that guy's going to get painted, this guy's going to get painted, and that'll be fine. So fluid ports, let's go ahead and shove 2 of those guys on the bottom of this. Just like that. There we go. So one there and one there. And we'll have to add pumps to those in a second, but for now, that's okay. We're then going to go ahead and shoot this guy backwards to there, because that's going to be where our propellers go. At least I think so. And that'll be okay too. We're not going to add the propellers today because, well, I don't think I can. But that's fine. Right, cool. Next thing that we need to move is possibly the boilers. The boilers are in a weird situation because, well, I mean, the room needs to be bigger than the room is downstairs, but that just means that it actually needs to come up into this room that the boiler is already in, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So if I can, I'm going to go ahead and cut these. It didn't actually cut all of it. Hold on. Undo. Right, so we're going to go down to the bottom, and I might actually try and grab the floor as well. Let's just go up so we grab the floor too. And then if I grab the floor as well, we should be able to just cut it, move it down, and that'll be fine. Alright, here we go. Cut. Alright, move it down. So the floor is the new floor. Although, oh, we're running into issues. We are running into issues already. It's too tight in here. Okay, idea. We actually place this anyway. And merge it. And then we can actually add some, like, extra bits on the sides. Whoa, this is a lot more work than I was expecting. Not gonna lie. Alright, get rid of all of those. Get rid of this extra line as well. There we go. Shove all of these guys onto there, obviously. And then, yeah, there should be, like, an extra side bit, if that makes sense. There's a lot going on. Alright, so at the back, in order to make it go wider, we're actually going to go ahead and shove this guy onto here. We're then going to delete this entire row, which is very annoying, but we're going to have to go with it anyway. And essentially this piece then becomes a flat piece instead of an angled piece. which brings this bit on the bottom outwards a little bit. What that allows us to do is actually to fit these in, which is slightly annoying, but it will allow us to actually fit everything in that we totally need. So we're going to go and delete these all the way forwards, delete this all the way forwards as well, and we'll sort it out once we get there. So delete this all the way to here, yes, delete this guy all the way backwards to there, and there's a bunch more that needs deleting too. So delete that, there we go, and delete this all the way backwards to there at least. But yes, essentially we're just extending all of these guys out by one, and that's it. So shove this guy onto here like this. Come on. There we go, excellent. And I think actually if I shove it on there and I do this, that's fine. We then need to do this piece, which is just this guy, there we go. And that's fine too, I guess. And then finally, just this guy down here, which is just like this. Yeah. Alright, cool. Drag that forwards. Excellent. And now we just paint all of these. Just like that. Yes. Go ahead and drag this in. Drag this in. Drag this in. And this one. And this one. Alright, cool. And now all I need to do is build all of those guys backwards and go from there. Right, so I've gone ahead and extended the sides out, and now we need to essentially move everything from this level downwards, including these guys, in fact, including these guys, but I don't really want all of this at the same time, because what that'll do is actually bring all of the beds down and stuff like that, and I don't want to be deleting those. So, what we'll do is we'll just rebuild this, but that's fine. So, resize grid, go ahead and bring this back down, and we'll just grab these guys. I'll go ahead and go out to the side, and we'll actually grab this. We're going to have to go downwards as well, of course. Oh, wow. There's a lot that needs doing here. Drop this guy down to the floor. We don't actually have to go through the floor, so we'll leave it there, and that's fine. So, let's go ahead and cut it. There we go. And drop that all the way down. Oh my goodness. Alright, cool. This is going to go all the way down to there. Paste that in. There we go. And merge this together as well. There's a hell of a lot of this actually going to go on. Which is crazy, but yes. We are going to have to move these pipes upwards so it joins with this again. But that's okay. As long as we actually get everything moved and in correctly. Yeah. I do think you guys were right, though. I do think doing this was a good idea. The back end of the ship definitely needs to be changed to look nicer up here. But that will happen next time, I think. Right, so the next boiler is going down. Let's go ahead and cut this. I should have cut it with the floor, but never mind. Actually, we will get it with the floor. Right, okay, hold on. So, go downwards one with this. Alright, we'll grab the floor. And go upwards one with this. Yes. So now if I cut this. Yep, there we go. And then we move it down. It's essentially going to go into the floor, I guess? Yeah, obviously that is going to delete the side, but we can just delete these pieces on the side. And go from there. So delete these into there. Go ahead and grab this. Shove it under here like this. All the way forwards. And we're going to go ahead and paint it. Alright, merge this guy. There we go. Go ahead and drag that into there. Drag it into here as well. Awesome. And there we go. We got another boiler down here. Excellent. The last thing that we need to move is actually these pipes. We don't really need to move anything else. So let's go ahead and grab this pipe from here. This pipe from over here. If possible. There we go. Cut those. Move those down into the right place. And that might be it. Maybe. Have I accidentally put that in, like, the perfect place? I totally have. Alright, cool. Go ahead and paste those there. Grab ourselves another pipe really quickly. Straight and closed, yes. Shove that guy into there, this guy into here. And we need to do the same thing over this side. One there, one there. Merge this guy with everything else. And add walls. Yes. Alright, cool. Up the walls we go. Down on this side. Alright, awesome. We're going to go from here down to the side as well. From there, up the walls. And from there, down again. Alright, we're going to have to add doors and stuff like that, but that's fine. Okay, cool. That means we can delete those guys. All right, awesome. These rooms are now huge. But yeah, we're going to have to go ahead and send this guy down as well into there. This guy down from there into there as well. And we're going to have to sort these guys out as well. So all we need to do is add one of those, and one of those. Okay, cool. And I am actually going to have to move all of these guys down as well. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cut these. There we go. Move them downwards into here. Move them down so that they are actually touching the ground. Go ahead and paste that in. There we go. And merge it. Yes. Alright, that also means that I can probably delete. I've already deleted them, actually. Okay, they can stay as is then. We need to grab this guy. And we need to delete this. I think. Alright, there's quite a lot going on here, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, go ahead and put that back. Delete these three, and this. Put that on there. And another one, I think? Oh, you know what, actually, no. This then gets bigger, and then we have to add one of those other ducts, I think. A medium duct. And then this guy goes on here like this. Okay, awesome. So at least the ones at the front are now connected. We now need to do the same thing at the back. And then once we've done that, everything should be fine. So delete this. There's one. Delete this one, but bigger. And that's going to be like this guy. There, I believe. And then we just got to add another one of these. And that's fine. All right. There's going to be a lot of sorting out going on with this in the future. But for now, this is okay. Let's go and add the walls into these pieces. There we go, up to there. And I guess I'm just going to go ahead and do this piece too. Who knows? There's a lot going on now. There is so much happening, it's ridiculous. And I think because I've done this, I feel like there's going to be a lot of things on this build that I will actually accidentally miss. But hopefully I don't. Alright, cool. So there we go. There we go. This room is empty. This room has got the boilers in. Let's go ahead and just fix these guys in real quick. Alright, awesome. This room is actually fine to be left sort of as is. And that's okay. Alright, good. Guys, we've moved everything. What do you think? Oh, okay. One of the last things I'm going to do actually right now is add a keel. Let's go to weight. Here we go. We're going to go with one of these. Let's get the red color that we need. So do that. Grab the weight. There we go. We're going to do 3 of these. So like this. All the way to the front, pretty much. And then we're going to do the same backwards. Also, I do see some extra blocks on the side there that we need to delete. So these guys are going to go to like here. We're then going to go backwards a little bit and go back to the back end. And that should be good too. Alright, come on. Come on, we're on the home straight right now. I'm just psyching myself up, don't worry about it. Alright, there we go. Shove those guys onto there. Just go ahead and do this really quickly. There we go. Do this guy right here. Go to the other end. And do the same thing right there. So that one and this one. Okay, right. Finally, just get rid of these guys. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. That's it. Alright, cool. So that is kind of all we're going to do today. Let's go ahead and save it really quickly. And we'll see what it sits like on the water. Hopefully quite good. Alright, here we go. So this is the last time we're going to spawn it in today, at least. This is not actually static. This is actually floating. So even with the weight, it might actually tip over. We don't have the stability of this one because it's taller and stuff like that. But don't worry about it too much. We also haven't added the stability things on the side. Nor have we actually added the stability thingamabobbies like these ones either. So we will do that. But for now, I think I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below whether you guys like this or whether you prefer it to just look like that. Because even with all of this work, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.